We had an excellent shoulder workout today. So why don't you take a few minutes of your time, hang around with us for a bit. We're going to be in a new gym doing a shoulder workout, and it was awesome. Let's get at it. This is post shoulder day workout, right?
Right.
At the new One Life gym that is more or less pro recording.
Right.
As long as we're mindful.
As long as we're mindful of people's opinions.
Brand new place.
Beautiful.
Now this is a post-workout intro we're doing here, so we're going to take you in this gym that's been open about 6 months now.
Yep.
Show you around a little bit, and then I'm going to do a little shoulder workout that Howard was kind enough to record for me.
I did the workout too.
Yes, he did. Yeah, even better. Probably.
I don't want anybody to think I'm slacking at it.
No. You did the workout too, and so we're going to go in and knock this out, and let me show you what this place looks like.
Yeah.
Right? Let's get in there.
You're just standing up there to show everybody that you're taller than me now.
Yeah, I'm standing on the curb.
I might have messed up here a little bit. I got so excited and caught up in the fact that we found a gym, a replacement gym, a gym we can record in, that I failed to notice that my last recorded workout was actually a shoulder workout. And here we are again with another shoulder workout. But so be it. This is, was a pretty good shoulder workout, and it was a little different than the last one I presented, so I'm going to show you what we did today. Matter of fact, today was a little bit more work than I usually do for shoulders, so this is a good one to highlight. Now that was a little bit of a warm-up there. I showed you earlier. Been trying to warm up a little bit better, spending 10 minutes or so warming up. I did a lot more warm-ups than you saw there in that little snippet. But so after the warm-up, I'm going to start out with these overhead dumbbell presses. Now these aren't the strictest, overhead dumbbell presses in the strictest form. As you can see, they're kind of abbreviated in the sense that I'm just kind of bringing my elbows up. I'm not fully extending my arms, and the goal here is to basically focus and concentrate the movement on my lateral deltoids, my side delts. So it's kind of like a partial movement, and I'm doing like an open C, if it makes sense here. Look at it from the back, kind of just like a little C movement where I touch the dumbbells right over top of my head. Hope that makes sense. But I'm going to do, or I did, 3 sets of these at 12-ish reps. I think I did more than that on the first set because I think the 35s were a little too light for the first set. So anything in the 8 or above range is good for shoulders to me. That's what I shoot for. But 10 to 12 is ideal. That's ultimately what I'm looking for. So 3 sets of those dumbbell overhead presses. Now I'm going to leave this background sound in the background, oddly enough, and see how this works. In this gym, another great thing about this gym is, if you listen, there's not a lot of overly loud music. Matter of fact, I don't remember hearing music in here. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about. If there's a music or a song playing in the background, a lot of times if it's too loud or too present, I'll get a copyright strike, and that's a little annoying. So I'm going to do a voiceover and leave the sound of the gym in the background and see how it goes. Let me know what you think of that. If it's too annoying, let me know. I'll just focus on the voiceovers from this point forward. Now, I'm on to the second exercise, the second movement here, as I'm rambling there. This is heavy partials. Now, heavy in quotes, this is heavy for me. Partial laterals. Now, as I see this, as I record it and view it, it's well, these look pretty good. I only want to do a partial movement, and I want them to be a little heavier. Again, 3 sets in the 12-ish rep range. Again, anything over 8 I'm happy with, but 10 to 12 is what I'm shooting for. And I want to be a little bit heavier than what I would use for a strict full lateral. So that's 3 sets of those partial laterals, bringing us to a total of 6 working sets so far. Pretty good workout going on here. Now I'm going to go into the third shoulder movement of the day. Again, 3 sets, 12-ish reps. And this is a full lateral raise. And this is obviously a lighter weight. And I think these, I don't know what I've got there, what, 20 pounders. And I think, you might have heard me say it, they're a little bit heavy because you can see I'm not going a full strict, perpendicular lateral raise there. And it still felt good. I got as I was doing it, it felt like I was going a little bit higher than what it looks like here in the video. But so there it is. That's the third movement, 3 sets, full lateral raises. And one thing, before I forget, I like to make the movement vary a little bit as I'm doing those 12 reps. Directly out to the side, a little bit more forward, and even a little bit more forward yet as I'm doing these 12 reps, just to get a full coverage of the shoulder. This isn't going to hit a lot of the rear delts, obviously, but focusing on the lateral. And as I move my hands forward a little bit, as I was just talking about, that hits a little bit more of the front delts. But we're going to touch on the front delts pretty good at the end of the workout too, so it's all good. Okay, so I believe this is going to bring us to 9 working sets. If I'm wrong here, you'd think I know that since I just saw what I was doing, but I believe this is going to be 9 working sets completed. So right now we've got pretty good shoulder workout in the books already, but we haven't touched rear delt yet, so that's where we are now. I am going to start our rear delt work. We're going to do 3 sets of rear delts, but we're going to do it in 3 different movements. And the first of those rear delt movements is this reverse dumbbell fly. I'm not sure what the real name is, but that's what I've always called it. And I love this movement. This hits that rear delt on me almost perfectly. It's a real, of course, you're going to get some trap work and some rhomboid work and some back work in. But when I do this movement, what really burns is my rear delt. So, yay, this is perfect. And again, this is 12 to 15 reps. Ish. I think I did maybe 15 or 18 there, but you could go as high as 20 on that, and it's perfectly fine, at least in my humble opinion. Now the second rear delt movement is going to be a cable reverse crossover. And this again is an excellent movement. I get a good burn on this. I can hit my rear delts pretty well. I don't know, not a lot of definition there. Got a little bit of body fat going on there. It's hard to tell, but I feel it. And this cable crossover, again, is another fine movement. And I'm going to do this in the, I don't know what I did here. I think 10 reps. I think I had the weight set a little too high, but as I said, not to beat a dead horse, but anything on shoulder day of 8 reps or more is good. I try to do 12-ish reps. But again, to emphasize this, I think shoulders, you can do 15, 20 reps and be perfectly fine.
Setting the weight.
And let's see, what are we doing here? Here we go. This is our third rear delt movement. This is going to be a face pull. Now, this is a little different take on the face pull here. Not using a rope, I'm using a handle. So you don't get quite the separation with this handle as you would with the rope, if you know what I mean. When you pull your elbows back, your hands would go out a little bit wider with the rope. Your hands stay close together with this handle. But this felt good. I've done this before, and again, it's just a nice little variation on the movement. The thing about these face pulls is to get a heavy enough weight for it to work, you really have to be stable in your foot placement. And when you do that, trying to stay stable and actually do the movement correctly, not only are you hitting your rear delts well, you're also doing some nice core work here. That applies to any movement that you do on any body part day. If you do it correctly, your core is going to be included, whether you want it to or not. Now we're going to finish up this excellent shoulder day with some front deltoid work. So I believe if 12, 15 reps, 15 sets of shoulder work after the rear delt work. We're going to do 3 sets of front delt work, and it's going to be exclusively this kettlebell front raise, which I also love. And you can do a variation on this using a cable. He's getting a cable and standing over the cable with a handle and pulling the cable up. Just the same as this, except using a cable straight up instead of the kettlebell there. Yeah. Anyway, that was an excellent shoulder day, and I will say I fully or really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thank you.
That's a great exercise.
All right, there you have it. Shoulder day in the books at our new gym. And this particular gym is not too far away. It's still in the same brand name of gyms we frequent, One Life Fitness. This one's in Hampton, brand new one. And they seem to be more than accommodating and agreeable to filming in the gym, which is cool. So that's good news. And many thanks to Howard for doing the videography work today. Much appreciated, Howard. Very nice gym, very nice workout. Summer's upon us. And that's it for today. Do want to say thank you for joining me. That's always super appreciated, particularly if you're all the way here to the end. And if you would, do me an additional favor, as always, hit that like button, share this with your friends, tell people about the channel. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here. So, with that, I'll say, till next time, go get 'em. Mark out.